And welcome to Cleveland, Ohio at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse for the Kentucky Wildcats, the 3 seed against the 14-seeded UC Irvine Anteaters in this 3-14 matchup in the South region here in Cleveland. Winner to play the 6-seed Michigan or the 11-seed Texas Tech. We're excited for this one here today. Of course, this region leads, this is the South region, and this region leads to Houston. So that should be fun. Hunter Baumgart with you from Cleveland today. Excited to bring you first round action between these two in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Hope you've had a good Friday. We're ready for more basketball here on YouTube. Both teams shaking hands, exchanging pleasantries, and we're about to get set. You can see the starting lineups for both the Anteaters and the Wildcats on your screen. Should be a good one. I mean, Kentucky obviously won the SEC this year, 25-6, 15-3 in the conference. The Anteaters coming in 21-11, 13-3 in their conference. They did win the Big West. We are underway as UC Irvine secures the tip, and they'll start with the ball. All right, the Anteaters out of UC Irvine, California. Rutherford with it for the Anteaters as they try to pull a massive upset over John Calipari's squad and the Wildcats, and now we have a jump ball. So Kentucky Wildcats forcing a quick jump ball. That's Richards forcing the jump ball. So Richards will jump, and the tip is up and gotten by UC Irvine. Rutherford securing it. And now Worku with the basketball. Worku going to drive in the lane, puts it up for two, and good off the glass. And UC Irvine with the first points of the evening. Good to have you with us here on Live Sim Sports. Once again, my name is Hunter Baumgart, play-by-play broadcaster from Wisconsin. You can follow me on Twitter at HunterBeOnAir. Be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter at Live Sim Sports for all of the scores and the schedule of all the games we got going on. Of course, tomorrow starts the second round. Maxey with it for Kentucky. Only two to shoot. Going to put it up for two, and it's going to be no good. Rebound offensive, and putback is good. Inside, it's Nick Richards, the junior from Jamaica, and it's 2-2. Worku brings it down for the UC Irvine Anteaters. Worku had the first two for the team. Going to get it out to Green. He's at the free throw line. Now he's going to back it out. 8 to shoot. Staring down his defender. 3 to shoot. He's going to put it up for two. Kind of a wild shot. Rims out. And Kentucky the rebound. Hagan securing it. We'll bring it down inside for two. That's going to be no good. Rebound UC Irvine. So quickly missing it. And Worku brings it down for UC Irvine. He drives quickly into the lane, and he's going to give it to his teammate for two. That's too strong. Rebound offensive. Green puts it up off the glass. That's no good. Rebound Kentucky. 2 shots right at the hoop, and UC Irvine can't convert. We remain tied at 2. Now a 2 is good. Coast to coast. That was a beautiful put in there. And the UC Irvine Anteaters down 2 with the basketball. Edgar Jr. It's to Worku. Right side, off balance 3. No good. Rebound Kentucky's Nick Richards, and he'll bring it down. Richards. Sorry, that's now he gets to Montgomery. Montgomery inside for 2. Good. He has the last couple of shots for the Wildcats. It's 6-2. The Wildcats 3 for 5 early, shooting well. Anteaters only 1 for 5 so far from the field. 2.5 minutes into this first round matchup in Cleveland, Ohio. Leonard. Now to Rutherford. 7 to shoot. Going to need to run some offense here. Rutherford making it happen by himself, and now he just loses it. Kentucky with the basketball. That's quickly. He brings it for 2. No good. Kind of rushed the shot, but offensive board put back no good by Richards, and UC Irvine comes out of there with it. Anteaters have not scored since that first bucket 2 minutes and 35 seconds ago. Edgar Jr. with it. Gets it in to Green for 2. Hook shot, no. Rebound Kentucky. Wildcats will bring it down. Quickly, up for 2. Dunk. Maxey with the dunk, and it's 8-2. Tyrese Maxey with the dunk. His first points of the evening, and Kentucky with an 8-2 lead on UC Irvine. Quickly. 6:39 to go. First quarter. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. As you can see, John Calipari talking to his team, impressed probably and satisfied with the 8-2 lead that they have on UC Irvine. Good to have you with us from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Hunter Baumgart here with you from Cleveland. 8-2 Kentucky. 6:33 to go in this first quarter. Kentucky out to a quick lead. UC Irvine finding themselves in a hole. Leonard with the basketball for UC Irvine. To Edgar Jr. near the logo. 4 to shoot. Going to drive. Up for 2. That's good. UC Irvine comes out of the timeout with a 2-pointer. And it's 8-4. Kentucky with the basketball. Won the SEC. Auburn took second place. And Kentucky has been an impressive team all year, like they have been nearly every year under John Calipari. Montgomery with it. 7 to shoot. Backs it out near the three-point line. Kentucky fans wanting him to shoot. He does an off-balance shot, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound offensive, quickly up for 2. That's no good. Rebound UC Irvine, and they come out of there with it. A couple of chances for Kentucky, and they can't convert. Into Rutherford. He's rejected. Oh, my goodness. Montgomery with a big block, and the Kentucky Wildcats bring it down. Maxey near the free throw line, kicks it out to Higgins. 8-4 the score. Maxey to Quickly. Quickly, top of the key to right side. Now a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Richards. He puts it up for 2. That's no good. Both teams missing some point-blank shots here. UC Irvine will bring it down. Up for 2. That's going to be a foul. Shooting foul is going to be on E.J. Montgomery. And Evan Leonard will go to the line for UC Irvine. Evan Leonard, the senior from California. Averages 12.5 points a game. His first free throw is up and good, and it's a one-possession game here in Cleveland, 8-5. So UC Irvine, who was down 8-2, starting to come back a little here as Kentucky's gone a little bit cold, and their defense has stepped up. The Anteaters, second free throw good, 8-6. 5:08 to go in the first quarter. We played 4 10-minute quarters, so it equals 20-minute halves. Higgins with the basketball for Kentucky. Driving in the lane. Now he's going to kick it to Richards, who puts it up and in, and it's 10-6. Nick Richards, the junior, 6'11 junior at that. 10-6 Kentucky, 4:45 to go first quarter. Leonard near the logo. It's to Worku left side. Worku hands it off to Green, who backs it out. And for someone, gets to a teammate. 3, no good. Open 3. For UC Irvine's Edgar Jr., but he couldn't convert. 10-6. Kentucky fans liking that one. Mostly Kentucky fans here in Cleveland. It makes sense. Cleveland is not too far from Kentucky. That is a rejection. How about that? Big block inside by Brad Green, the big 6'11 senior from Lone Pine, California. And now some substitutions coming in for UC Irvine. Checking in will be Jaron Artest and another teammate. Kentucky quickly. Jazang, Maxey, Sestina out there. Kentucky now with it. Sestina inside for 2. That is going to be a foul. No good on the shot, but the foul is going to be on Welp. His first. 10-6 the score. Much to the chagrin of the UC Irvine bench. 4:13 to go first quarter, and Sestina, who's just checked into the game, will go to the line. Nate Sestina, the senior from Pennsylvania, averages just about 6 points a game. Just about 4 rebounds a game and just about an assist per game. This season, the free throw is up and good. It's 11-6 Kentucky. Checking in for the Wildcats, Keon Brooks Jr. Maxey will check out for the Wildcats. John Calipari liking how his team's playing so far. 11-6 lead here at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland. Sestina's free throw is up and good. 12-6. Kentucky back to a 6-point advantage. Their ties their largest lead of the evening. All right, bring it up the floor for UC Irvine is Lee. Lee's got it. Isaiah Lee, the freshman from Australia. Hey, a 3. That's going to be good. And UC Irvine only down 3. They cut the lead in half. How about that? UC Irvine. Just, Kentucky gets up by 6, but UC Irvine both times has been able to cut it to at least a 3-point deficit. Up for 2. That's going to be blocked inside. Another block. 2 putback is good, though. Richards, the king of putbacks so far, in Kentucky with a 5-point lead. Brad Green has been fantastic inside for UC Irvine. Just the second chance points for Kentucky as them up 5. Worku. with the basketball. Dribbles away from the defender, puts up a 2, no good. Rebound by the Wildcats. And they'll bring it down. Juzang with the basketball. 3:10 to go in the first. Put it up for 2. That is going to be no good. Rebound by UC Irvine's Brad Green. Lee brings it down across the timeline. And he throws an interception. Quickly with the basketball. He gets it right side to Brooks. He's blocked inside again. Sestina up for 2, good. Another instance where Green blocks the shot, but then Kentucky's able to get it on the second chance. Kentucky shooting 37% from the field. They're up 16-9. UC Irvine just 27%. Not shooting well to start. Artest with the basketball. Kentucky faithful, chanting defense. A lot of Kentucky fans here in Cleveland, as to be expected. Now a 3 by Lee at the buzzer. The shot clock no good. Rebound by Juzang. And Kentucky will bring it down quickly with the basketball. Quickly. Will back it out. Now into Richards. Richards' big size advantage, and he uses it to put it in for 2. 18-9. Kentucky with their largest lead of the evening. It's a 9-point game. They're doubling up the Anteaters here in Cleveland. Worku with the basketball and the logo. 2 minutes to go in the first. This is the 3-14 matchup in the South region. Winner to play either Michigan and Texas or Texas Tech. That game goes on just a little bit later this evening at about 8:40 Eastern, right here on YouTube. Quickly. Top of the key for Kentucky. 1:40 to go. Sestina to Brooks. Inside to Richards. Richards now guarded by Green. Puts it up, no good. Richards sometimes is at a size advantage when they switch down there, but that time Green was right on him. UC Irvine comes out of there with it. 1:20 to go in the first. Lee to Artest. 10 to shoot for the Anteaters. Worku puts up an off-balance 3. He missed it. Fought for the rebound. Richards skies it and gets the rebound. Kentucky, Sestina gets it to Brooks. He puts it up. It's going to be a foul. Lee going to be called for his personal. Second on UC Irvine. And the coach of UC Irvine, Russ Turner, not happy about that one. Going to the line for Kentucky will be Keon Brooks Jr., the freshman from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Good to have everybody from Indiana with us. I know there are some Kentucky fans in there in Indiana, I'm sure. I'm sure those in Fort Wayne cheering on their hometown kid. Thanks for joining us here in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Good to have college hoops, isn't it? Free throw up and no good. They'll try the second here. And it is no good. He misses both free throws, and the UC Irvine Anteaters will bring it down. Lee with it. He drives in the lane, puts it up a floater. Oh, off the glass. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And it's 18-11 with under a minute to go in the first frame. Quickly with the basketball. Left side. Driving, guarded by 2 UC Irvine defenders. Puts it up, no good. I mean, he was just determined to try to get a shot off, and it didn't work well. Lee with it for UC Irvine. 18-11 the score. Driving, Lee up, and no good. Might have gotten hit from behind there. There was a hand that flew in there. Might have gotten a little contact with the basketball. Sestina now, he's fouled. Third on UC Irvine, second on Welp. And he doesn't think he did anything that would warrant a whistle, but he did. Colin Welp, the sophomore from Seattle. Now at the line is Nate Sestina, the senior from Pennsylvania, and he sinks the first free throw. Welp will check out with those 2 fouls. Checking in for UC Irvine will be Tommy Rutherford, the senior. 19-11 the score. There'll be a 2-second differential, or about 1.5-second differential between the game and shot clock when we resume the clock here. Free throw good, 20-11. Artest with the basketball for the Anteaters. He's up for 2. That is no good, but a foul on Brooks. It'll be second team foul, first on Brooks. And going to the line for the UC Irvine Anteaters is Jerron Artest, the freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona. Went to Bella Vista Prep. All right. Free throw coming here. A couple of them, actually, as it was a shooting foul. First free throw is up and good. 20-12. 18.6 to go in this first quarter, so most likely Kentucky will take the final shot of the quarter coming up after these 2 free throws. All right, second free throw by Artest is up and no good. And Kentucky comes out of there with it. Sestina, 15 seconds on the game clock. Quickly across the timeline. Now he'll dribble right into the lane. Now going to put up a two. Good. There you go. Just going for the best shot available, and he got it. And Kentucky with their largest lead of the evening. It's a 10-point game in Cleveland, 22-12. 5 seconds left. See if UC Irvine can come up with a big shot here before the quarter break. Artest a three. Way high and way good. How about that? Jerron Artest using the sky's the limit method. 22-15 the score at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with the second. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back for the second quarter here in Cleveland. Hunter Baumgart with you. Follow me on Twitter at HunterBeOnAir, Wisconsin play-by-play announcer. Follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter as well, at Live Sim Sports. We've got all the updates on all the scores and schedule and everything you need. Tournament Central there on Live Sim Sports. All right, no good, and UC Irvine will come back and get a two. So after Kentucky got their largest lead of the evening at 22-12, a big three at the end of the half by Artest, and then a follow-up two by Warku, and all of a sudden UC Irvine has cut that 10-point lead in half to a 5-point lead. Now the ball's on the ground and picked up by Lee. UC Irvine across the timeline, and they're impressive so far in these last couple of minutes. Hey, a two and a dunk. There you go. Brad Green throwing it down, the 6'11 senior from Cali. It's 22-19, and all of a sudden it's a one-possession game and a 7-0 run for the Anteaters. Jazang with it for Kentucky. He hands it off to Brooks. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Brooks in the lane. Almost lost it. Got it back. Puts it up and in. Nice shot by Brooks, and it's 24-19. Just underway in the second quarter here in Cleveland. And now the Anteaters going to call timeout, so they want to talk things over. 24-19. 5-point game, 3-14 matchup in the South region. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. 8:45 to go in the first half. Kentucky with a 5-point lead in this 3-14 matchup. Leonard, Artest, Edgar Jr., Rutherford, and Green in there for UC Irvine. Kentucky on the floor with Higgins, Quickly, Maxey, Montgomery, and Sestina. Leonard. Oh, threw it away, and the Kentucky Wildcats come out of there with it. Montgomery for the Wildcats. Gets it to Higgins. Top of the key for Kentucky. Higgins, left side to Quickly. 5 to shoot. Gets it into Sestina. He's going to need to be the man. 2 to shoot. Puts it up and in. Nice hook shot off the glass. Beautiful shot there. 26-19, and Kentucky back out to a 7-point advantage here in Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Leonard to Artest. Artest going to drive, put it up. That's no good. Rebound Quickly. Hitting the floor was a Kentucky Wildcat over there. He was going head over heels. All right, we've got Quickly for 2. Up and no good. Doesn't get the friendly roll. He got the non-friendly roll. And Artest with it for the UC Irvine Anteaters. 7:35 to go. Good to have you with us on this Friday evening. Thanks for taking some time to watch the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Good to have hoops going on, isn't it? Artest with it. Baseline knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. They're going to say Anteaters ball. 4.2 to shoot. So substitutions here for UC Irvine. Welp will come back in with those 2 fouls, so he is now on the floor. And Montgomery and Sestina out there for Kentucky, as you could see. Welp to Artest. Now to Rutherford at the buzzer. The shot clock no good. Rebound Kentucky. And the 7-point lead could extend here for the Wildcats. They get into Montgomery, who puts it up for 2. That's no good. Too strong, and Rutherford the rebound. And he hands it right back to Kentucky, though. Tried to pass it backwards. That was an interesting one. Montgomery with it, gets it to Higgins. Higgins in the lane. Oh, an alley-oop to Montgomery. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Puts it up, puts it home, slams it home, went to Slamtown, whatever words you want to use. 28-19 Kentucky, back to a 9-point advantage. 6:43 to go in the first half. Rutherford with it for UC Irvine. That pumping up the Kentucky Wildcat crowd as well here. Artest, a three-pointer. No good. Might have been on the line, not sure, but it doesn't matter now. Kentucky brings it down. Jerron Artest, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 from the three-point land. So 3 of his 4 shots are from three-point land. Sestina inside for 2. Good. And Kentucky with an 11-point lead, their largest of the evening. Sestina's got 10 off the Kentucky bench. Leonard. 6:08 to go in the first half. Left side of Rutherford. Kentucky by 11. Rutherford. Guarded by Sestina. Working on him. Up for 2. Good. That was beautiful. Using his size a little bit. Rutherford for 2, and it's 30-21. Rutherford, the 6'8 senior. Sestina, 6'9, so really the size didn't matter there. Maxey for 3 and good, and Kentucky with their largest lead at 12. It's 33-21. Every time UC Irvine makes a little bit of a run or shows they can hang in there, Kentucky has answered with a run of their own, and the Wildcats up 12. I proved it would just be too much for these Anteaters, but we shall see. Artest to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Leonard gets it stolen away. Kentucky with a basketball. Inside, up for 2. No good, but a foul. Sestina will go to the line. That's on Welp again, so that's the 3rd on Welp, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter here. Not even 15 minutes into this one. John Calipari watching his team intently. And Sestina will go to the line and shoot a couple. See the fire under his shoes. He is heating up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. All right. Free throw coming here for Sestina. A couple of them. First one is up and good. Kentucky up 13. Welp will check out with those 3 fouls as he hangs his head as he goes to the bench. Brad Green comes in for the UC Irvine Anteaters. 5:16 to go in this first half. Kentucky with a 13-point lead on UC Irvine. Both of these teams winning their respective conferences during the regular season. Sestina up and good, 35-21. Anteaters winning the Big West, and Kentucky winning the SEC, of course. Artest across the timeline. See if UC Irvine can cut this lead maybe to 7 or 8 before halftime. That would probably be the goal for Russ Turner and the Anteaters. Hey, that's a dunk. That'll help. Green comes in and slams it home, so telling his team to kind of get up and get that mojo back. 35-23. Quickly with it, top of the key for the Wildcats. Dribbling left side, now gets it into Montgomery near the free throw line. Montgomery has a size advantage here. Let's see if he uses it over Artest. He's going to, and he doesn't get the shot, though. Green the rebound, and he gets it to Leonard. Leonard with it for UC Irvine. 4:35 to go first half. Thanks for joining us for the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. This 3-14 matchup in the South Region. Green with it for UC Irvine. Now to Edgar Jr. He gets to Leonard for 3. Oh, no good. Bounced around a couple of times. No good, though. Maxey with the rebound. Gets it into Quickly, up for 2. That's good in the foul. Quickly using that speed. Ref says count it. It's 37-23. They can take their largest lead of the evening with the free throw here. Quickly will be going to the line. Emmanuel Quickly, the sophomore from Maryland, went to the John Carroll School. Averages 16. He is the leading scorer on this Kentucky team as he shows it there with a three-point play. 38-23. Free throw percentages, as you can see down there, pretty even, although Kentucky shot 5 more shots from the charity stripe than the Anteaters. Leonard in the lane. Spin move. Up for 2. Good. UC Irvine answers a bit there. 38-25 under 4 to play in the first half. Evan Leonard now with 4. He's 1 for 2 from the field. Higgins, top of the key for the Wildcats. Sestina, 12 to shoot. Sestina staring down the defender, gets to Quickly. Quickly with those points in the last possession. Let's see what he can do here. He throws it away. Green the steal to Rutherford. Rutherford driving. Now going to back it out to Green. Green holding the ball. Now Rutherford with it. Some good passes here. Artest now going to shoot a 3. Oh, no good. Offensive board. Green puts it back up and no good. Rebound Sestina. Kind of maybe a rush shot there with a couple of defenders in his face, but nothing you could do. And a slam by Montgomery, his second of the evening. And the Kentucky Wildcats back to a 15-point advantage. It's been fun to watch E.J. Montgomery throw it down, the sophomore from Fort Pierce, Florida. Leonard out to Artest for three. That's good, and they answer 40-28. 2:50 to go in the first half here in Cleveland. Quickly across the timeline. Here to Maxey. Maxey with it. Gets it out to Higgins. Higgins on the right side. Into Montgomery. 4 to shoot. Montgomery out to Maxey for three. He's off the rim, no good. Rebound Green. See if UC Irvine can take advantage of here and maybe cut it to an 8-point lead at halftime. Little up and in for UC Irvine. That is Edgar Jr. And the Wildcats take a timeout. So UC Irvine with a little bit of a run here. 40-30. 2:17 to go till halftime. You're watching the Live Stream Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. 2:17 to go till halftime. I said a couple of minutes ago, if UC Irvine, said it about 5 minutes left in the half, if UC Irvine can cut it to a 7 or 8 point deficit, I think they'll be satisfied heading into halftime. Let's see what they can do. Brooks with it for Kentucky. He gets to Richards, to Maxey. Good. Was that a three? It was a three. Wow, 43-30. Tyrese Maxey, the leading scorer for Kentucky. Or sorry, he's not the leading scorer, but he averages 14. Quickly averages 16. He's the leading scorer. But he puts it in for three. 43-30. Edgar Jr. on the baseline. Now going to put it up for two. That's no good. Green the putback. He's been there underneath all night for UC Irvine, whether it's on the offensive or defensive side. And he puts it back in. 43-32. Minute 30 to go in the half. Maxey for the Wildcats. Making some moves. Now gets it out to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Brooks. Dribbling. Shot. No. Kentucky with a miss. UC Irvine with a rebound. Rutherford. And 7 to go in the first half. Lee with it for UC Irvine. Coming up at halftime, we'll give you some highlights. Send it over to the halftime show. That's no good. Rebound Kentucky. Be a quick halftime show, though, and we'll get you right back to the action here on Live Sim Sports. Jazang to Maxey. Maxey with it. In the lane, up for two. That's good. And it's 45-32. Kentucky with a 13-point advantage. 42 seconds left. So UC Irvine, their goal might now be to just be down 10 at halftime. Russ Turner pacing over there for UC Irvine. Green, a slam home. Are they going to call foul? Yeah, they're going to call foul on Brooks. Count the bucket. And he's pumped. And the coach, not so happy, though. His team's still down 11. And he's not happy with the overall performance. All right, Welp is going to come back in. Rutherford will check out. And going to the line will be Green to try to make it a three-point play. See if they can get down 10 here. Maxey and Higgins comes in. I think Maxey stays in, but Higgins comes in for Kentucky on the substitution. Green's free throw is good. It's 45-35. 31 seconds remaining in the half. About a 9-second differential between the game and shot clock here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. Maxey gets it to Brooks. 10 to shoot. Higgins on the left side. Higgins out to Brooks. Brooks drives. 3 to shoot. Brooks stripped. Edgar Jr.'s got it with 8, with 6, with 5. Edgar Jr. in the lane. Edgar Jr. for 2. He's fouled, but no shot. I think the whole UC Irvine bench and players wanted that. Much the Kentucky fans not happy about it. 2.8 seconds to go in the first half, and with that, we'll have 2 shots coming here for John Edgar Jr., the senior who averages about 6 points a game. Free throw is up and good. And it's 45-36, and like I said, just a few minutes ago, UC Irvine's goal would be to be down 7 or 8 at halftime, and they just might do that here. Edgar Jr.'s up in, no good though, so it doesn't come to fruition. They get a shot off at the end, it's going to be no good, and that's the end of the first half. A good one, UC Irvine hanging in there. Kentucky pretty dominant though. We shall see what happens in the second half. 45-36, the 3-seed Kentucky over the 14-seed UC Irvine Anteaters. You are watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Hunter Bumgar will be back from Ohio after the halftime show. We are back and ready for the second half in Cleveland, Ohio. Hunter Baumgart with you. Thanks so much for joining us for the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We've got a good one. 3-seeded Kentucky Wildcats, 45. UC Irvine, the 14-seed, 36. And a 2 quickly for the Kentucky Wildcats. Tyrese Maxey's got 12 points in his 15 minutes on the evening, and Kentucky back to an 11-point advantage. The winner of this game in the South region will play either Michigan or Texas Tech. That game coming up at about 8:40 Eastern tonight. So keep it locked here on YouTube, and that'll be a great matchup between two very, very good ball clubs. All right, no good. Rebound Kentucky. And now a quick shot on the other end is no good. Rebound by UC Irvine's Rutherford, and he'll bring it down. 9:15 to go, third quarter. Plenty of time, but UC Irvine has been, beaten tonight on both ends, but they've been hanging in there. So it's not like this has been a complete domination by Kentucky. UC Irvine has made it a 3-point game at some points. This is a 2. It's blocked. Rebound Kentucky. You just can kind of see, though, the difference in athleticism as a put up by Quickly is good. It's 2. Emmanuel Quickly, and it's 49-36. That's the largest lead of the evening for the Wildcats. Warku with it for UC Irvine. Warku going to back it out. 13 to shoot. Hands it off to Leonard. Leonard almost gets it stolen, and does he get it stolen? It's out of bounds. Yes, he gets it stolen. It'll be Wildcats ball. So Evan Leonard trying to go to work, the senior from Cali, but it does not work. 49-36, Kentucky with it. Quickly across the timeline for the Wildcats. He's going to drive. Now hands it off to Maxey. 12 to shoot. Maxey for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Green of the Anteaters. Leonard with it. Trying to make up for his turnover on the last possession. To Rutherford. Left side to Warku with 10 to shoot. Right in front of the Wildcats bench. Warku driving in the lane. He gets it stolen away. So Kentucky, basically a steal machine so far, and another dunk. This one again by Montgomery. E.J. Montgomery's got 3 dunks. That's 6 of his 10 points. The Kentucky faithful loving it. Largest lead of the evening. It's 51-36 Kentucky over UC Irvine. All right, Green in the lane up for 2. That's going to be no good. Rebound by the Kentucky Wildcats. All right. Kentucky now with it. 7:20 to go in this third quarter. That's a 2. That's good. And it's 53-36 the score. And UC Irvine with the inbound. All right, UC Irvine brings it down. 53-36. And an alley-oop for UC Irvine. That'll get their fans a little bit happy there as a dunk. I believe that's Edgar Jr. And Kentucky will bring it down quickly with it. 53-38 Wildcats. Up 15 in the 3-14 matchup here in the South region. That's up for two and good. And the Anteaters have to call a timeout. Ashton Higgins excited about it, as the entire Kentucky team is. UC Irvine not so much. 55-38 the score. 6:43 to go third quarter. You're watching the live CM Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, 6:43 to go in the third. And we are set for more basketball. Kentucky up 17 on UC Irvine. UC Irvine has some work to do against a very, very good team in Kentucky. Warku with it for the Anteaters. Warku out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Leonard at the free throw line. Back pass to Welp. He's got a three. Welp has been in some foul trouble. He's got 3 fouls, but he's out there and he makes it count. 55-41. Maxey with it. UC Irvine going to need to hit a couple of more of those to get back into this one. No good. Rebound Richards, though, and he puts it up and in. Richards in those second chance points has been fantastic this evening. 57-41. Warku with it across the timeline for the Anteaters. Kicks it out to Artest. To Leonard. Leonard, top of the key for UC Irvine. 6 to shoot. Leonard in 2, up, and no good. Rebound by Richards, and Kentucky will bring it down up 16. Richards to Quickly, who puts it up for 2. That's no good. Rebound by Warku of UC Irvine. He gets to Leonard. Leonard quickly, and we have a foul that is going to be on Richards. And UC Irvine will simply inbound the basketball, since they are not in the bonus yet. All right, they get it into Warku. 16 to shoot, 5:25 to go third quarter. Warku near the logo. Warku across to Welp. Thought about the 3. Now going to pass it right side to Artest. 5 to shoot. Artest for 3. That's good. And another big 3 by the Anteaters. It's 57-44. That one by Jerron Artest, the freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona. Quickly with it near the logo. Higgins. UC Irvine won't go away, so we'll see what happens. Higgins for 2. That's no good. Rebound by Welp of the Anteaters. And now we've got Leonard inside for 2. No good. That was a weird shot. I think he probably should have passed that out, trying to kind of split the 2 defenders there, and it didn't quite work. Higgins inside, another dunk. This one by Richards. Kentucky showing their strength. Nick Richards has got 14 as the Wildcats are now at 15. Nick Richards, that was impressive. Fun to watch. Crowd loved it. All right, reverse 2, no good by Warku, and a rebound by the Wildcats. They're up 15 and have the basketball. Warku now 2 for 7 from the field. Maxey gonna back it out. Now gets it into Richard. Richard in the lane, puts it up for 2. That's going to be no good. Rebound by Artest of the Anteaters. Under 4 to play in the third. Artest dribbling it around, guarded by Maxey. Good defense here by Maxey, and he strips it away. I mean, you could kind of tell that was going to happen. Maxey was playing great defense that entire time. And now Kentucky with it. Sestina in for 2. No good. Rebound Welp. So they can't turn the turnover into points. Warku with a basketball, nearly loses it, gets it back. Kentucky's defense has been stifling for a lot of this game. Gets it out to Leonard. Leonard with it, 8 to shoot. Leonard in the lane. He hits it to Welp. Welp is blocked by Richards. And Kentucky comes out of there with it. Beautiful block by Nick Richards, who is now really showing his presence inside. He is a 6'11 forward, so he's seriously got some size underneath. Maxey in the lane, up for 2. Good. And it's 61-44 and a 17-point advantage for Kentucky. Under 3 to play in the third. UC Irvine with Warku. Worku in the lane, guarded by Sestina. Gets it out to Leonard. Leonard with it. Thought about the pass. Now gets to Worku on the right side. Worku gets to Artest. 2 to shoot. Almost lost it. Puts it up for 2. That's an air ball. I don't know if he wasn't aware of the shot clock. I don't think he was, especially his reaction there. He basically just put it up right before the shot clock. I think he just took a glance at the shot clock, saw it was coming down, and just put it right up. All right, timeout on the floor. 61-44 Kentucky, 2:32 to go in the third. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Welcome back. 61-44 Kentucky, 2:30 to go in this third quarter, and the Kentucky Wildcats in control here in Cleveland. They have been for most of the evening. Brooks with it for Kentucky. Drives up and no good. Might have been blocked in there. UC Irvine coming back with it. Ooh, that was almost over and back. Some weird passing going on. Anteaters haven't scored in 3 minutes. It's a long time. Worku, top of the key for the Anteaters. I love that name, Anteaters. Worku for 3. No good. Rebound Kentucky. And the Wildcats bring it down quickly. And he's got it stolen. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. You can see the rebounding numbers. That really has told a lot of the story as well. Kentucky out-rebounding UC Irvine by 11. Lee with it for the Anteaters. 10 to shoot. Ooh, almost an alley-oop. Kind of an alley tip-in, if you will. Worku putting it in. The pass from Lee, and it's 61-46. You can also see the turnovers there. 9 turnovers for UC Irvine, only 4 for Kentucky. At fourth, just coming on that possession. And those 2 points there, coming off the turnover. Higgins almost gets it stolen. Gets to Richards, out for quickly 3. That's good. Every time UC Irvine makes 1 and maybe 2 baskets in a row, Kentucky comes right back. And Kentucky with their largest lead of the evening. It's 64-46, an 18-point game at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland. Hunter Baumgart with you. Happy to be with you for this Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament first-round game. The 3-14 matchup in the South. Winner plays either Michigan or Texas Tech. Worku with 3 to shoot. Puts it up. And no. Rebound Kentucky. The Wildcats bring it down. Out to Maxey. That's no good. Rebound by Welp. And UC Irvine will bring it down. Edgar Jr. Under a minute to go in this third. Edgar Jr. blocked by Richards. He gets it back, though, to Worku. 10 to shoot. 27 seconds in the third. Worku. Three to shoot. And we have it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Anteaters, though. 2.7 seconds on the shot clock. And we have some substitutions here. Green coming in for Welp. So there you go. Or no, for Rutherford, I beg your pardon. Welp will stay in there. All right, Higgins, Maxey, Brooks, Montgomery, and Richards out there for Kentucky. All right, UC Irvine, 2 to shoot. Green puts it up, and no good. Rebound to Richards. And Kentucky will maybe play for the last shot here, but nope, he's just going to put it up and in. I mean, if you see a hole, I think UC Irvine was expecting the Kentucky Wildcats to wait for the final buzzer to sound and shoot the ball, but they did not do so. And now a 20-point deficit for UC Irvine. Worku with 3 at the buzzer. It's going to be no good. And Kentucky in control in Cleveland in the 3-14 matchup in the South, and they can feel it. 66-46 over UC Irvine. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Welcome back to Cleveland as the Kentucky Wildcats have a 20-point advantage heading to the last 10 minutes of this one. Hunter Baumgart with you from Cleveland. Follow me on Twitter at HunterBOnAir. I'm a play-by-play broadcaster from Wisconsin. Again, Hunter B on air. Otherwise, be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter for all the schedule and scores of the whole tournament. It's Green Scores Inside. You can follow Live Sim Sports at Twitter or on Twitter at Live Sim Sports. We've got all the schedules, the scores, all the updates, the bracket challenge, and all that going at Live Sim Sports on Twitter. Richards with it for Kentucky. Gets it out to Higgins for three. That's no good. Rebound by Welp, and he'll bring it down. Will Warku. Higgins now 1 for 7, not having the night that he had hoped, but his teammates definitely picking it up. Picking him up, I should say. 7 to shoot. Warku backs it out. Lee, 3 to shoot. He's going to have to shoot a shot here, and he does. It's a three-pointer, and he misses it. Rebound by Kentucky, and the Wildcats bring it down as the Wildcat fans happy about that defensive possession. Maxey with it. 14 to shoot. Maxey dribbling now to the right. He's going to put up a three, got some space, and nails a three. Maxey for three, and it's 68-48, Tyrese Maxey. Oh, they call it a 2? They said his foot was on the line. That's interesting. All right, so 16 points for him. They'll count that as a 2, and it's a 20-point game. Warku with it. Out to Welp. He's going to shoot a 3. I know that was a 3. No good. Higgins comes out of there with it for Kentucky. Higgins in the lane. Now passes it to Richards. I don't think Richards was expecting the pass. Puts it up, no good. Higgins had a beautiful look at the rim there and decided to pass it up, and I don't think Richards was expecting the ball, so he put it up and he missed it. And now Warku with it for UC Irvine. Under 8 to play. UC Irvine's going to have to make a big comeback here in order to pull the upset. Edgar Jr. to Lee for 3. That's no good. They're going to need to make some of those shots down the stretch if they want a prayer. All right. Kentucky with it. Higgins in the lane. He's still in the lane. Now backs it out. He didn't like what he saw. He's going to try again. Maybe second time will be the charm. He still doesn't like it. Now he puts it up and no good. So all that work goes for naught for Higgins. I don't know if he forgot about his teammates or what there, but Edgar Jr. with it for UC Irvine. And now it's Steele. Montgomery comes out of there with it for Kentucky. He has some acrobatic dunks. We'll see if he shows off anymore the rest of this evening's game. Winner of this game to play on Sunday in the second round. Winner to play either Michigan or Texas Tech. 3 is good. Timeout, Anteaters. That might just seal it. 71-48 Kentucky. Impressive first-round performance. 6:57 to go in the game. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, welcome back to Cleveland Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. 71-48 Kentucky. Under 7 to play in the game. Leonard and Warku and Edgar Jr. Welp and Green out there for UC Irvine. Higgins, Montgomery, Richards, quickly Maxey out there for Kentucky. Leonard up for 2. That is going to be no good. Rebound by Richards. And the Wildcats bring it down. Anteaters haven't scored in 3 minutes. I think he tried to alley-oop that one to Montgomery. We've seen one of those before, and that just went right to the Anteaters. Now a 2 is up and no good. Hitting the deck is Green. He'll go to the line and shoot a couple. I think Richards is going to be called for the foul, and Kentucky Wildcats fans getting restless. I mean, they're up 23. I don't think they have anything to be booing about, but getting a little restless, no doubt. Green will go to the line and shoot a couple. 6:27 to go. First free throw is no good. John Calipari probably mentally preparing a little bit for a second-round matchup with either Michigan or Texas Tech, either of which will be a tougher test than they've gotten with UC Irvine. Nothing against UC Irvine. It's just Michigan or Texas Tech should be a bigger test for them. Free throw is up and good. Although of all the teams that I've seen so far in this tournament, I've called a few games so far, Kentucky has been the most impressive. They have definitely been the most impressive. I mean, I saw Wisconsin in a 4-13 matchup yesterday have to take it to overtime to beat North Texas. That's no good. Rebound UC Irvine, and Edgar Jr.'s got it. But, yeah, I mean, as far as impressive goes, Kentucky's been the most impressive. Maxey blocked. Green not giving up. Richards, a wild shot, no good. Rebound, UC Irvine. And now a steal and a put up for two is good by Maxey. Never quit Maxey. There you go. How about that? UC Irvine now at 12 turnovers. 15 points off turnovers for Kentucky. If you take those out, it's a 9-point game. 73-49. A little tip in by Welp is no good. An alley tip in, as we call it. And Kentucky will bring it down. Richards. Yeah, like I said, Kentucky's been the most complete team, offense and defense, and maybe that'll lead to good things in the rest of the tournament for them. All right, rebound for UC Irvine after the miss. 5:17 to go. 17 to shoot. Now a steal. Another turnover, the 13th by the UC Irvine Anteaters. Montgomery up for two. That is no good. Rebound by Richards. He puts it up and in. Kentucky started to pour it on in Cleveland. They're up 26. It's 75-49 with under 5 to play. And Kentucky looks like they might put some substitutions in here soon as they start to walk to the middle. And they're wanting some attention over there. We've got a foul. It's going to be on quickly. And some substitutions here. A bunch of substitutions for UC Irvine. All right. UC Irvine with it. Thornton is out there. UC Irvine sensing defeat. Artest to Woodridge. To Artest. Thornton for three. No good. Rebound by Kentucky. All right, Jazang to, we got left side. Who is that for three? No good. That was by Whitney. And UC Irvine to bring it down. Down 26, Artest. We got Rivers out there. A lot of substitutions. Rivers on Sestina. And now a steal. Another turnover. That's the 14th for UC Irvine. Oh, man. They are going to need to clean that up next year. Whitney for two. No. Rebound to UC Irvine. And part of it is the Kentucky defense. There's no doubt. That's what I'm saying. I mean, another steal. That's the 15th turnover by UC Irvine. Ahead of the pack and putting it in is Whitney. And it's 77-49. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, Kentucky, you can say all you want about UC Irvine, you know, turning the ball over, but Kentucky's defense has been fantastic. And if they play like that against Michigan or Texas Tech or whoever they end up playing in the next round after that, that is going to be, I mean, their defense has been just phenomenal. Artest, another strip. 16 turnovers for UC Irvine, like 3 in the last minute. Sestina with the dunk. It's 79-49. It's a 30-point lead for Kentucky. Wow. 3:15 to go in the game. Thornton, left side to King. UC Irvine playing for some pride now. King to Artest. Artest going to drive baseline. Puts it up. Yes. 79-51, under 3 to play. Kentucky shot 46%. Kentucky shot 16 more shots from the field. That's an interesting one. Usually those can be pretty even. Not tonight though. Welch. All right, right side to Whitney into Sestina. Sestina guarded by King. He puts it up for two. That's too strong. Rebound Sestina, though. He gets his own rebound. Holy mackerel. All right, Welch in for two. That's rejected. And UC Irvine will come out of there with it. Thornton, 2:25 to go. The game winds down here in Cleveland. And we look ahead. The Michigan-Texas Tech game, which will be also in Cleveland, will take place at 8:40 Eastern or thereabouts. So feel free to watch that one. The winner of that will play Kentucky on Sunday. Artest a deep three. That's going to be no good. Rebound Kentucky. Jazang comes out of there. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Kentucky by 28. Welch near the logo. As the Wildcats can smell it now. Canada with it. Brennan, Canada. He's from Kentucky. You'd think he'd be from Canada, right? Hey, that's a two is good. Sestina, and it's 81-51, a 30-point lead. Ties their largest of the evening. Thornton for UC Irvine. Some faint defense chance going on here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. How about a three by King? That's no good. Rebound Kentucky. Under a minute 30 to go. Welch slows it down, lets his offense get ahead of him. Welch. Minute 20 to go. Welch to Jazang. Jazang for two. Good. And Kentucky with a 32-point lead, the largest of the evening. Kentucky now with 18 more shots than UC Irvine from the field. Rivers. Minute 03 to go. Artest. Thornton. King. Artest. 5 to shoot. Artest drives. Lane up. Buzzer good. 83-53. Kentucky to bring it down. You can see the shot percentages. UC Irvine has only made 7 shots this half. Wow, that's 7 for 28. That is not going to win you any ball games. Juzang in. Oh, nice little reverse move. No good. Under 30 seconds to play. Kentucky will move on to play either Michigan or Texas Tech on Sunday. Like I said, stay tuned for that one here in Cleveland. That'll be at about 8:40 Eastern here tonight. And Jake Herman's got you for that one. You'll be in good company. Kentucky's with it. Sestina, they can dribble out the clock, and the Kentucky Wildcats with a very, very impressive first-round performance to beat the UC Irvine Anteaters here this evening. The final buzzer sounds 83-53. The final score, Kentucky wins by 30. The 3 seed is moving on. They beat the 14 seed as the coaches shake hands. Thanks so much for watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Stay tuned. Plenty of action left tonight. You are watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Hunter Baumgart signing off from Cleveland. Kentucky 83, UC Irvine 53. Thanks for watching. And welcome to the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California for this first round game in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. It's the 7-seeded Penn State Nittany Lions against the 10-seed Arizona State Sun Devils in this 7-10 matchup in the South Region. Winner to play either the 2-seed San Diego State, the 15-seed Little Rock. Hunter Baumgart here with you from Sacramento. We are underway as the Penn State Nittany Lions take it. Stevens secures the tip, and Penn State and Arizona State are underway. Stevens with the basketball for the Nittany Lions. Good to have you with us for this first round matchup. Like I said, winner playing either the 2-seed, most likely the 2-seed San Diego State on Sunday. 3, no good. Rebound to Arizona State. And the Sun Devils in the red jerseys and red shorts will bring it down. Ooh, almost stolen away. Lawrence has it. It's to Martin. Martin Edwards. Edwards for 3. That's almost in, but no good. And the rebound by the Penn State Nittany Lions. Oh, inside for 2. That's good. Penn State getting going. Lamar Stevens, a senior from North Wales, Pennsylvania, and it's 2-0 Penn State. Hunter Baumgart here with you. You can follow me on Twitter at HunterBOnAir, play-by-play announcer from Wisconsin. You can be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter as well, because they'll have all the updates on all the action as we have a foul underneath. Hair called for the foul. And Romello White will, I'm going to call that a shooting foul. No, looks like they will. So 2-0 Penn State. At the line for Arizona State is Romello White, the junior from Georgia. Kind of all the way across the country to play college. Not happy is Patrick Chambers, the coach of Penn State. Coach of Arizona State is Bobby Hurley. All right. Free throw coming again here. 2-1 after he makes the first one. White's second free throw is up, and it is no good. And the rebound by Penn State, and they'll bring it down. Stevens with it. Across the timeline. Left side into the corner for 3. That's good. Nothing but net for Myron Jones. And the Penn State Nittany Lions have a 5-1 lead. Martin with it. Glad you could join us here on YouTube for this exciting matchup in the South Region. Oh, almost stolen away. Mitchell with it. 5 to shoot. Lawrence to Edwards. Edwards between the legs, up for 2. That's going to rim out, and Penn State secures the rebound. 5-1 Penn State. And they have the basketball. The 7-seeded Nittany Lions finish 5th in the Big Ten this year. Oh, it's almost stripped away, and it is. Stolen by the Arizona State Sun Devils. Martin with it. Ahead of the defense. In for 2. Good. That 2 by White. He has all 3 so far for the Sun Devils. It's 5-3 with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here in Sacramento, California. Good to have everyone with us from California tonight. Thanks for watching. Also, Penn State and Arizona State fans, glad to have you with us. Out of bounds, Nittany Lions will retain possession, 11 to shoot. Of course, Arizona State finishing 3rd in the Pac-12 this year. 20-11 on the year, 11-7 in the Pac-12. So Arizona State fans hoping for the upset here tonight. How about a 2 here? It's good in the foul. Being aggressive inside, Seth Lundy, the freshman from New Jersey. And it's 7-3 Penn State. And he'll go to the line and try to make it a 3-point play here early going in this first round matchup. Later tonight, on this very channel, Channel 2, San Diego State will take on Little Rock. So the winners of that game and this game will play on Sunday. Arizona State to bring it down after the free throw is made. It's 8-3 Penn State. Early going. Martin, top of the key. Going to drive. Now kick it out to Mitchell. Mickey Mitchell. That's a fantastic name. Edwards, top of the key. 4 to shoot. Edwards going to take a deep three here, and he does, and he misses it. And Penn State with the rebound. 7:18 to go here in this first quarter. Penn State with the basketball and the lead. How about that for 2? That's going to be too strong. Rebound by Arizona State. And the Sun Devils bring it back down. All the way to the corner. Thought about the 3, did White. Now gets it to Martin. Martin with the basketball. Remy Martin. Into White. White stripped before he could go up for the shot, and the Penn State Nittany Lions with a steal. Across, inside, across for 3. That's good. Nothing but net for Jamari Wheeler, the junior from Live Oak, Florida. And it's 11-3 Penn State, their largest lead of the evening. Under 7 to play in this first quarter. White with it for Arizona State. Lamella White has all 3 so far for Arizona State. How about a little 2 here? No good. Ooh, he had a good look at the rim, did Rob Edwards. He wasn't able to put it in. Still 11-3, Arizona State in the slump here to start the game. Not how they wanted to come out. Wheeler with it for Penn State. Gets to Stevens. Stevens outside of Wheeler near the logo. 1 foot on that Live Sim Sports logo. Beautiful logo. Wheeler, 3 to shoot. He's going to take a deep 3, and he does, and it is too short. And Arizona State the rebound. Edwards with it. Across into the corner near the baseline. Edwards now with it, top of the key. 12 to shoot. Edwards to Martin. Martin in the lane, or near the lane, I should say. Just outside of it, and he's rejected. A rejection by Lamar Stevens, and Penn State comes out of there with it. The Nittany Lion faithful very happy about that one. Jones in the lane, spin move. In for 2, good. That 2 made by Lamar Stevens. And Penn State now up 13-3. And the Sun Devils, Bobby Hurley wants to talk it over. The Sun Devils not starting this game how they want to. 13-3 Penn State, 5:20 to go first quarter. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, Arizona State to inbound. And they do to Martin. Martin trying to get inside. Penn State's defense has been fantastic. Sure, Arizona State's missed some shots, but look at that. Another steal. Penn State's just been fantastic. How about a 3 from the corner? That's good. And the Penn State Nittany Lions with a 15-3 lead. They're going to actually call that a 2. They say his foot was on the line. That's Jones over there. And so now Arizona State with it down 12. Driving in the lane for 2, up, good. And Arizona State answers Remy Martin. Penn State will bring it down 15-5. Remy Martin this season averaging 19.1 points per game, 3.1 rebounds, 4.1 assists for the Sun Devils. Stevens with it for Penn State. Lamar Stevens driving, up for 2, good off the glass. It's 17-5. Lamar Stevens. Arizona State will bring it down. Martin across the timeline. He gets it to Edwards. Edwards. Good ball handling here. Driving near the hoop. Now kicks it out to White. 7 to shoot. Now back to Edwards. Edwards in the corner for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound, offensive rebound. Put up for 2. No good. And Penn State the rebound. So Lawrence had a shot to put it back in, but he couldn't. Penn State with it. Stevens for 2. That's no good. Rebound by the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3:45 to go. Rebounds, as you can see, pretty close. 7-5. Only 1 offensive board, and that was just on that last possession, as we saw for Arizona State. Another steal for the Penn State Nittany Lions. This time Wheeler gets a hold of it. Excuse me, and he puts it up. No good. Rebound by Hera, and then he passes it out to Stevens for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound by the Arizona State Sun Devils. Almost an offensive board in there, but not quite. All right, Arizona State with the basketball. It's Mitchell to Martin. Martin, right side to White. 3:10 to go in this first quarter. We play 2 10-minute quarters each half, so 4 10-minute quarters to make a 40-minute game. How about a 2 for White? No good. Rebound by White and put it up and in. Romello White, fantastic. He's got 5 of the 7 for Arizona State. We have a timeout on the floor. 17-7 Penn State in the 7-10 matchup. 2:59 to go first quarter. You're watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back here in Sacramento. Hunter Baumgart with you. Glad to have you with us for this first-round matchup, the 7-10 matchup in the South region. 17-7 Penn State. All right, Penn State with the basketball after the timeout. A lot of substitutions here. Some new guys out there, including Brockington, who has the basketball. He's going to drive, put it up for 2. Good. Kind of nonchalantly, very relaxed, went inside and scored. Penn State shooting 57%. Arizona State only 27%. That's been kind of an issue so far for Arizona State. 12-point lead for the Nittany Lions. Martin for 3. He's open and he doesn't swish it, but he makes it. 19-10. Remy Martin, the junior from California, playing in his home state in this first-round matchup. If they win, he'll be playing in his home state for his second-round matchup. Dredd with it for 3, or for 2 rather, and it's gotten by Arizona State after the miss. Martin with it for Arizona State. Gets it in for 2. That's good. The 2 by Arizona State's Tayshaun Cherry, the sophomore, also from California. And it's 19-12, little 5-0 run here by Arizona State as they try to keep it within striking distance here in Sacramento. Stevens open, thought about the 3, doesn't take it, gets it to Brockington. Brockington loses it. Gotten by Watkins, out for 3. That's no good. Rebound Watkins, puts it up for 2, and he makes it. Watkins with the 2. That's Mike Watkins, the senior from Philadelphia. It's 21-12. All right. Inside for 2. That's good. Arizona State answers on the other end. Rob Edwards, and it's 21-14. As you can see, Sun Devils now shooting 43%. It's amazing how you can raise that shot percentage by just getting a couple in a row. Jones Jr. Ooh, almost stolen away. He secures it, though. 8 to shoot. Jones Jr. playing with the defender a little bit. Passes it. Dredd, 3 seconds to shoot here, and he shoots an off-balance 3, and he's off the mark. Doesn't even hit the shot. Doesn't even hit the rim, and so it's a shot clock violation, and Arizona State will get the basketball. All right, a little bit of a substitution here. Romello White will come out. Graham will come in. Romello White having a nice first quarter. Arizona State with the basketball. Bird Jr. with it. Out to Edwards. Top of the key for Arizona State. 10 to shoot. Now a 3 on the left side. That's good. 21-17. Arizona State now on a 14-6 run as they make it a 4-point game here in Sacramento. And a big run it was. They were down 19-7. And they have now went on a 10-2 run. Brockington. Dredd for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Arizona State. All right. Now a 2 here is no good. Rebound Penn State. 10 seconds left in the quarter. They'll most likely play for the final shot of the quarter. Brockington gets to Stevens. 5, 4. Stevens with 3. Stevens with 2. Stevens at the buzzer. No good. And that is the end of the first quarter. Penn State, the 7th seed, beating the 10 seed Arizona State 21-17 at the end of 1. You are watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. We'll be right back. All right, we are back as we start this second quarter. Arizona State down 4. Hunter Baumgart with you from Sacramento. Excited to be here in this South region matchup between Penn State and Arizona State. Penn State comes out of there after Arizona State was stripped. Here we go. A little 2. That's no good. Too strong. Rebound by Arizona State's Graham, and he'll bring it down. The freshman gets to Verge Jr. Arizona State with a basketball. He'll drive near baseline. He'll get it to Graham. Outside of Edwards. 9 to shoot. Edwards with the basketball. It's a good ball handling. Now goes up. And we have a foul on Brockington. Brockington thought he got all ball there. Ref thinks differently. Isaiah Brockington, the sophomore from Philadelphia. And Rob Edwards. I believe this will be a... Yeah, it looked like he pretty much got all ball there. So Brockington not happy about it. Neither is the coach for the Penn State Nittany Lions, Patrick Chambers. Good reason. All right. Free throws up and good. And it's 21-18. Rob Edwards makes the first one. Second free throw coming. It is up and it is good. 21-19. Penn State with a 2-point lead here this evening. Jones Jr. with it for the Nittany Lions. He's going to drive and put it up and in. Jones Jr. for 2. It's 23-19. Arizona State in a 12-4 run. It has gotten them right back into this one. They were down 15-3 to start the game. Vert Jr. for 3. That's good. And Arizona State is within 1 after being down 12 at one point. They have come all the way back, and it's 23-22, and it is a 7-10 matchup here in the South region. All right, 2 for Jones Jr. is good in the foul. Trying to take over a little bit. Rob Edwards called for the foul. Points in the paint, as you can see, Penn State. Many more points in the paint than Arizona State. Arizona State's hit some threes to kind of come back. Also a couple of post-up twos, mid-range jumpers. All right, Penn State will go to the line. They're sending Curtis Jones Jr., the senior from Richmond, Virginia, went to Huntington Prep High School. Free throw is no good. 25-22, 8:47 to go. Thanks for watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. I know the NFL Draft also going on. A lot of things competing for your attention, but we appreciate you watching. This is a lot of fun. It's been a great tournament so far. Cherry for 2. No good. Rebound by Penn State. And he gets it quickly across. Dredd for 3. That's good. Are they going to say to 3? No, they're going to say to 2. 27-22. It was close. Didn't know if he was on the line or not. Patrick Chambers still upset on the bench for the Penn State Nittany Lions. All right. Edwards with it for Arizona State. For 2. That's too strong. Rebound inside for 2. No good. Tipped around. He gets another rebound. Puts it up for 2. That's no good. 3 opportunities. 2 of them for Jalen Graham, and they couldn't convert. 27-22 remains the score. Penn State with the basketball. Jones Jr. 9 to shoot. Oh, he just threw an interception. There you go. Hey, in for 2 in the dunk. A flat-out dunk by Rob Edwards. And the Arizona State Sun Devils cut it to 3. Rob Edwards, a senior from Detroit, Michigan. Stevens out to Jones Jr. He drives. Ooh, up for 2. That's impressive. He went around like 3 Sun Devil defenders and put it in. As you can see, the Nittany Lions bench has been fantastic tonight, outscoring the Sun Devils bench by 7. It's 29-24. Penn State with the lead here. They were up by 12 at one point. A little post-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Penn State Nittany Lions. Remy Martin with the miss. Penn State, a quick 3. That's off the mark, no good. Tipped around in the offensive board, gotten by Stevens. He puts it up for 2. He misses it. Rebounded, a putback dunk by Penn State's Mike Watkins, the senior from Philly. Wow, that was impressive. It just bounced off the rim. He took it and slammed it home. Graham with it now for Arizona State. Martin in the lane, 2 up and good. And it's 31-26. Penn State will bring it down. Curtis Jones Jr., 6:30 to go, first half in this 7-10 matchup in the South region. Winner getting most likely the 2 seed San Diego State. They'll play Little Rock coming up later this evening. In fact, I can tell you the exact time of that. It'll be around 10 Eastern time. Out of bounds, Nittany Lions ball. And a couple of substitutions coming in for Arizona State will be Mitchell and Lawrence for the Sun Devils. Penn State to inbound with only 5 to shoot here. See what they can do. They get it in. Stevens going to drive. 2 to shoot. Puts it up for 2. He misses it too strong. Rebound by Arizona State. Lawrence comes in, gets the rebound. And Lamar Stevens, as you can see, 6 points. Oh, they threw it right to the defender. Oh, man, like Jameis Winston. All right, 3, no good. Rebound by Arizona State. Sorry, Buccaneers fans. Even though you have Tom Brady now, so you really have nothing to complain about. All right, Arizona State with the basketball. Down 5. Lawrence. 11 to shoot. Dribbling between the legs. 3. No good. Rebound, Penn State. Penn State will bring it down. The Nittany Lions. Like I said, finished 5th in the Big Ten this season. They were an impressive team and finished 11-9 in a tough Big Ten conference. Stevens, 6 to shoot. Stevens just holding on to the basketball. Looks like he's going to shoot here, and he does. Fade away, no. Rebound by Lawrence, and the Sun Devils bring it across very fast. Bird Jr.'s got it. Just dribbling the basketball. Gets to Mitchell. Mitchell to Martin. Martin top of the key for the Sun Devils. 7 to shoot. Under 5 to play in the first half. Mitchell. Top of the key. Long range 3. That's no good. I don't think that ever had a chance. Penn State with the basketball. Now an open 3. He misses it. Kind of rushed that shot, did Dredd, but there you go. So 31-26. Graham with the basketball for Arizona State. Martin. Bird Jr. for 2. Good. And it's 31-28. So a 3-point game. 4:24 to go in the first half. And a good one here in Sacramento. Ooh, inside. Beautiful pass, but he can't finish the 2. Can Jones, and Arizona State comes out of there with it for 2. Mitchell, that's no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. It's blocked from behind. Watkins comes in and slaps it away, but Arizona State still got the basketball. How about that? Watkins with a huge block from behind. All right, how about a 2 here? Floater in the lane is good for Remy Martin, and it's 31-30. It's a 1-point game. Penn State was up 15-3. Nittany Lions sensing the comeback. And Patrick Chambers wants a timeout. 31-30 Penn State. 3:52 to go in the first half. You're watching the live City Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. 3:52 to go in the first half. Hunter Baumgart with you from Sacramento. Be sure to follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter for all of the scores and schedule for the remainder of the tournament. Of course, the second round getting going tomorrow. All right, 2 for Watkins is good, and the Penn State Nittany Lions go right back to a 33-30 lead. Coming out of that timeout, they ran a play for Watkins, and he scores. Mike Watkins, a senior from Philly. All right, Arizona State now with the basketball. 3:30 to go in the first half, and now it's a steal. Penn State has gotten plenty of those in this first half, and it's led to a lot of success. Jones backs it out. Gets to Wheeler. Wheeler with it for Penn State. For 3. That's good. Mr. Wheeler. Jamari Wheeler at that. The junior from Live Oak, Florida, and it's 36-30. Arizona State back to down 6 for junior with the basketball. Gets it out to Martin. Arizona State now. 9 to shoot for 2. That's good. Falling, but still getting the 2. Alonzo for junior, and he's got 7 tonight. 3 for 5 from the field. 1 for 2 in three-point range. 36-32. All right, Lundy with it for Penn State. All the way inside to Watkins. He's been a force inside offense and defense, but this time Arizona State with the strip. That's White. He's going to bring it down. Up for 2. No good. Rebound by Watkins. And Penn State comes out of there. 36-32 Penn State. Now a quick 2 is no good. Rebound Arizona State. Every time Penn State has done, they've done that a fair amount of times where they go down and they quickly shoot the ball, and rarely do they make it. 2 for White is good, and Arizona State cuts it to a 2-point deficit. Romello White for 2. All right, 2:01 to go in this first half. At halftime, we'll give you some highlights. Take in the best of the first half. All right, Jones for 3, no good. Rebound by Romello White, and Arizona State could tie or take the lead on this possession. Right side to Martin. Martin gets it stolen. Mike Watkins comes out of there with it. He's been a force on both sides of the basketball here this evening. Watkins thought about the three. Eyeing down the defender, gets to Wheeler for three. That's off the mark. Rebound by Arizona State's Lawrence. And he gets to White. White, Bird Jr. backs it out. 16 to shoot, minute 13 to go in the first half. White with the basketball. Working on Wheeler. Goes up for two and makes it over Wheeler. And we are tied after the Penn State Nittany Lions had a 12-point lead in this one. Arizona State has come all the way back, and we're tied at 36 with under a minute to go in the first half. Coach of the Penn State Nittany Lions, as you can see, pacing over there near the bench. Patrick Chambers not happy. Jones for three. He answers, though, and makes his coach happy. Looks at his bench and says, we're all right. 39-36 Penn State. 45 seconds left in the first half. Martin with the basketball for the Sun Devils. Lawrence now with it. Hands it back to Martin. Martin driving up for two. That is no good. Falls off the rim. And there's an 8-second differential between the game and shot clock. Now in for dunk. How about that? Seth Lundy, the freshman from Paulsboro, New Jersey, went to Roman Catholic High School, and he dunks it 41-36. How about that? Martin with the basketball on the logo. 2 to 3 second differential between game and shot clock. 9 to shoot. Martin just standing there. Wheeler like, what are you doing? Wheeler playing good defense, though. Oh, he almost stole it away. It's going to be Sun Devils ball. 4.8 seconds to go in the first half. They'll have 2.2 to shoot. Arizona State actually going to do some substitutions here. That's interesting. With 4 seconds left. Arizona State to inbound. They have 2 seconds to shoot. It's kind of a catch-and-shoot scenario. Bird Jr. for a big three. That's off the front of the rim. Penn State will just pass it, and that's the end of the first half. The 7-10 matchup has proved to be a good one here in the South Region in Sacramento. We'll be right back. Halftime show is next. Penn State 41, Arizona State 36. You're watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Enjoy the highlights in the halftime show. We are back and ready for the second half. Hunter Baumgart with you from the Golden One Center here in Sacramento, California, as the Penn State Nittany Lions have a 41-36 lead in the 7-10 matchup in the South Region. The winner getting either the 2-seed San Diego State or the 15-seed Little Rock coming up on Sunday here in the South Region in Sacramento. Good to have you with us. You can follow Live Sim Sports on Twitter. Be sure to follow them on Twitter at Live Sim Sports for all the schedule and scores of the tournament. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter at HunterB.OnAir. I'm a play-by-play announcer from Wisconsin. Good to be with you. And Arizona State starts with the 2, and we have a 3-point ball game. Should be a great one here on YouTube in this Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Thanks for watching Channel 2. Coming up after us, Michigan takes on Texas Tech in a 6-11 matchup. Jake Urban will have you for that one right here on Channel 2. And following that, San Diego State and Little Rock, as I was mentioning before. Watkins for 2, and it's 43-38. Mike Watkins, who's been very good so far in this one. Lawrence to Edwards. Edwards with it for the Sun Devils. Lawrence out to Mitchell. Edwards with it for the Arizona State Sun Devils. Almost loses it. Gets it to Lawrence for 3. Fadeaway, good. How about that? Kamani Lawrence for 4, or for 3, for 4. Yeah, they added a 4-point line for these tournaments. No, for 3. His jersey number is 4. There you go, 43-41. All right, in for, he thought about the 2, now passes it back. Hero with the basketball. Ooh, it's stolen away. White with the steal. And the Arizona State Sun Devils, who have not led, I don't think, in this game, if I remember correctly, could take the lead if they get a 3 here. Otherwise, they could tie it up. Mitchell to Edwards. Driving in the lane. Guarded heavily. Puts it up for 2. No good, but White, the rebound, puts it up for 2. That's no good. White gets another rebound. He puts it up, no good. 3 opportunities, 2 by White, and nobody can score. 43-41 remains the score. Lundy with it for Penn State. Oh, man. Wheeler in the lane, puts it up for 2, high off the glass and in. That was impressive, using the backboard to his advantage. Jamari Wheeler, the junior from Florida, and it's 45-41. Glad to have everyone with us tonight, whether you're listening or you're watching in Florida, watching maybe in Arizona or Pennsylvania, where these two teams are from. We've got a 3 here, that's no good. Rebound by Penn State. We're staying healthy, and hopefully we can provide a little bit of a distraction and some fun college hoops that we missed, last month. Penn State in for 2. That is no good, but he gets his own rebound. Lundy puts it back. Second chance opportunity, and the Penn State Nittany Lions extend the lead to 6, 47-41. Martin brings it across the timeline for the Sun Devils. Edwards with it. All right. 47-41. And now it's stolen away. Penn State with the basketball. They've got 8 turnovers so far this evening, and that's been kind of the story. Penn State has been able to turn some of them into points, and that's why they have the lead. No good. Rebound by White, and Arizona State will come back down with it. 6:38 to go in this third quarter. How about a slam home by Lawrence? He's starting to really heat up. Kamani Lawrence with the 2. 47-43. The Nittany Lions call timeout. 6:35 to go in the third quarter. 47-43 to score. You're watching the live Sim Sport College Hoops Tournament. All right, Penn State with the basketball as we get going again after the timeout. 47-43, Penn State with the lead and the basketball in this 7-10 matchup. Hunter Baumgart with you from Sacramento, California. All right, Stevens. That's good. Are they going to say it's a 3? They're going to say it's a 3. 50-43. Couldn't tell if his foot was on the line or not, but it wasn't. And Penn State to their largest second half lead at 7. It's 50-43. Edwards in the corner for Arizona State. Maybe looking to answer here. Edwards in for 2. Rejected by Era, and the rebound by Arizona State, though, so they regain it with only 4 to shoot because it doesn't reset. They never hit the rim. Edwards for 2 at the buzzer, the shot clock. That's no good. Rebound by Penn State's Miles Dredd. He's got it to Wheeler. Good. 5:37 to go, third quarter. Penn State by 7. Up for 2. No. Rebound by White. And the Sun Devils come down with it. Mitchell. Edwards. To Lawrence. Lawrence has had a nice second half so far. Let's see if he can keep it going here. Going to go up for 2. That's off the back iron. No good. Rebound by the Penn State Nittany Lions. Stevens. And now in for 2. That's going to be no good. Falling off the rim. Edwards the rebound. Gets to Mitchell. Mitchell with it for the Sun Devils. 5 minutes to go. Third quarter. That means about 15 minutes left in the game. Edwards. To Martin. Martin, top of the key for the Sun Devils. Arizona State trying to get something going. Good defense here by Penn State. That's no good. Offensive board. Yes. Lawrence for 2. Good. Second chance opportunity for Lawrence, and it's 50-45. Ronnie Lawrence, the junior from Providence, Rhode Island. Averages about 5 points a game. He's got more than that tonight. How about that? That's a 2, 52-45. So you can see the scoring leaders. Wheeler actually has 10 to lead the Penn State Nittany Lions. Martin has 12 for the Sun Devils. Edwards, top of the key. Very balanced scoring for both teams tonight. Lawrence with the basketball for the Sun Devils. 3 to shoot. Ooh, gets it into Edwards, who dunks it. How about that? Beautiful pass. Edwards stuck behind the defense, and everybody forgot about him. It's 52-47 with 3:52 to go in the third. All right, Penn State with the basketball. 3:46 to go. All right, driving in the lane, putting up for 2. That is high off the glass and no good. Rebound by Arizona State. That missed by Lamar Stevens. All right, Arizona State with the basketball. 3:33 to go here in the third. Sun Devils will back it out. It's Rob Edwards. 9 to shoot for the Sun Devils. Driving out to Edwards for 3. He's good. Edwards, a big 3 for Arizona State to make it a 2-point game here in Sacramento. 52-50 in the 7-10 matchup at the South Region. All right, Penn State with the basketball. Almost 3 minutes to go here in the third. Driving, lane up, and no good. Rebound by the Arizona State Sun Devils. Arizona State down 2. They have not led tonight. Can they lead on this possession? For 2. No good. Almost could tie it, but did not do it there. 2:39 to go in the third. Penn State with the basketball. Up for 2. That's going to be a foul. White going to be called for the foul. Going to the line for Penn State is going to be Jones. Bobby Hurley, the coach of Arizona State, not too happy about that one. And going to the line and shooting the first one, no good. 52-50, Jones. Myron Jones at the line. The sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama. Free throw is good. 53-50. Penn State with a 3-point lead. 2:35 to go in this third quarter. Martin brings it down for the Sun Devils. Down by 3. Martin to Edwards. Edwards. Verge Jr., who just checked in. He drives. Now gets it out. Thought about the 3. That's Edwards. Edwards between the circles. 4 to shoot. Backs it out. Now White for 2. At the buzzer, no good. Rebound Penn State with 2:08 to go in the third. Penn State seeing if they can go up by 2 possessions. Jones to Brockington. This has been a great game. Both teams kind of going back and forth. Not many lead changes, though. Of course, Arizona State, like I said, hasn't led, but it's been a good one. Jones with it for Penn State. Dredd driving in the lane. Puts it up for 2. That's no good. Rebound Arizona State, and they'll bring it down. White in the lane for 2. Ooh, that's good. Trying to take the foul was the Penn State defender, and it didn't work. Romello White has 11. 10 of those coming in the paint. 1 of those coming at the line. It's 53-52 here in Sacramento. Stevens in the left corner. Hands it off, gets it back. Stevens driving baseline for 2. Rims out. Rebound Arizona State, and the Sun Devils with it across the timeline. That's Jerry. Gets to White. Back to Verge Jr., backs it out. Gets it back into Sherry. For 2. Good. And the Arizona State Sun Devils have their first lead of the evening. It's 54-53. The 10 seed now leads the 7 seed here in Sacramento. We have official upset alert here in the live Sam Sports College Hoops Tournament. Jones, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Brockington back to Jones. Jones, right side for 3. That's good. A huge 3 by Miles Dredd, and it's 56-54 as they regain a 2-point lead. 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 20 to shoot here. About a 12-second differential. Game and shot clock. White with it. Hands it off to Martin. Martin gets it stripped away. Stevens across the timeline. Ahead of the defense. Stevens slams it home. He goes airborne for a good couple of feet and slams it. And the Penn State Nittany Lions are back to a 4-point lead. Lamar Stevens, the senior from North Wales, Pennsylvania. 58-54. Shout out to all of you watching in Pennsylvania tonight. Watching the Nittany Lions, hoping they can advance to the second round. Arizona State's giving them all they can handle, and it'll be a great fourth quarter. Stick with us. Arizona State near the buzzer for 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Did he get it off? He did not. He made the 2, but he didn't get it off. End of the third quarter, 58-54. Penn State over Arizona State, and a great one in the 7-10 matchup in the South Region. We'll be right back for the fourth. 10 minutes to go. You're watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back as we start this fourth quarter. Hunter Baumgart with you from Sacramento in this 7-10 matchup between Penn State and Arizona State. It's been a great one so far. I highly suggest sticking with us. Arizona State with the rebound here, 58-54. Penn State coming into the game 21-10, 11-9 in the Big Ten. They finished 5th in the conference this season. The Arizona State Sun Devils, the 10 seed, 20-11, so a very similar record. Also 11-7 in the conference. 3rd in the in the Pac-12 they finished. All right, so a 2 there. Martin now has 14. Arizona State down 2. Under 10 to play in the game. Both teams looking to advance to the second round on Sunday against the 2 seed San Diego State or the 15 seed Little Rock. Of course, most likely it'll be San Diego State. Jones for 3. That's good. And Penn State extends their lead 61-56. It's a 5-point advantage for the Nittany Lions from Penn State. All right, Arizona State with the basketball. Cherry gets it to Bird Jr. 12 to shoot. Under 9 to play. Fans getting a little antsy in the crowd. Martin for 2. That's no good. Watkins the rebound. Arizona State don't want to let Penn State go on a little bit of a run here to get too far ahead of you. Hey, in for 2. That is no good. Beautiful pass, but just couldn't get the finish to go. Could Stevens. And the Arizona State Sun Devils quickly come down with it. White near the free throw line. Ooh, almost got it stolen away. Bow puts it up. A wild shot for 2. No good. Stevens gets the rebound. He'll get it across to an off-balance 3. That's no good. The shot by Lundy there, and Arizona State comes with it. 61-56. 8:15 to go. Martin with it for the Sun Devils. Oh, almost stolen away. Will it be stolen away? It will be. Stevens with a beautiful steal for the Penn State Nittany Lions. They've had plenty of those tonight. Jones with it. Gets it back to Stevens. Back to Jones. Jones, heavily guarded. Looking for his offense to run here. Now he's going to drive in the lane. Puts it up for 2. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by White. And Arizona State comes down with it. Slowing it down is Sherry. Martin to Edwards. 14 to shoot. Edwards into an open Martin for 2. That's too strong. Rebound by Penn State. Really no excuse there. He had a pretty open shot. Couldn't get it to go. Stevens for 2. Good. Nothing but the net for Stevens. And the Arizona State Arizona State Sun Devils have to call a timeout. 63-56. 7:26 to go. You're watching the live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. Join us for some second round action on Channel 1 and 2 on YouTube tomorrow as the second round gets underway. We're just excited to have you with us for some great games tomorrow and Sunday in the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Penn State with a steal out of the timeout. Ooh, that could have been a big 3, but no good. So Arizona State comes back with it after the timeout. Here we go. Lawrence for 2, no good, but a foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Here will be called for the foul. And Penn State's coach, Patrick Chambers, not happy. Lawrence is happy, though. He gets to go shoot 2 at the line. The charity stripe, if you will. Lawrence. A nice view of his jersey there. Free throw up. Free throw no good. Coach Bobby Hurley knows this team has to make free throws down the stretch. If you get a chance to get some points at the line, you need to take advantage of it. Second free throw is good. 63-57. Penn State a 6-point lead with 7 minutes left in the game. Wheeler gets it to Lundy for 2. That's good off the glass. 65-57. Nittany Lions 44%. And the Arizona State Sun Devils shooting 41%. Both teams not shooting lights out. Very similar. Penn State with an 8-point lead. Mitchell into Lawrence for 2. That's good. Lawrence has had a nice second half. 65-59 with 6:27 to go. Wheeler will bring it down. He's at the top of the key for the Nittany Lions. In this 7-10 matchup in the South region, of course, whoever gets to the Sweet 16 in this region. We'll play in Houston. This is good. A 2. Nice job by the 2 by Miles Dredd. 67-59 the score. 6 minutes left here in the fourth, which means 6 minutes left in the game. Mitchell, DeBerge Jr. He'll drive, baseline. He'll put it up for 2. He's no good but a foul. And that'll be the first on Dredd. He'll be going to the line. It'll be Vert Jr. 2 shots. Coach Hurley knowing that he needs to make his free throws here.
Take a break.
All right. At the line is Vert Jr. Alonzo. Good. 67-60. He is a junior from Chicago, Illinois. That's where I'm from. I'm from Wisconsin, so Chicago's not too far away. If anybody's watching in Chicago, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you're staying healthy and staying well, staying inside. Hopefully we can all get back to the normal life soon. Wheeler will bring it down. Hopefully this can provide us a distraction in the meantime, because sports is something we're all missing. So glad to be with you and glad I could bring this to you here tonight. Penn State up by 6 with the basketball. Ooh, almost a steal. It's out of bounds. Who are they going to say? Sun Devils ball. So the Sun Devils, beautiful defense by Vert Jr. after he makes the free throws, and it's out of bounds. Patrick Chambers not happy, the coach of Penn State, but that's just how it has it transpired there. 5:30 left. White across the timeline. Arizona State down 6 to the Penn State Nittany Lions. Up for 2. Good. I believe that's Martin for 2. Sorry. Yeah, Remy Martin. Trust myself, right? He's got 16, 10 of those in the paint. Nittany Lions going to call a timeout. 67-63, Penn State 4-point lead. It's a dandy here from Sacramento. Stick with us. The Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. As you can see, some Live Sim Sports t-shirts being thrown out into the crowd. Hopefully they're going home happy. Of course, the Penn State fans, pretty good mix of Penn State and Arizona State fans here. Penn State, whoever wins, their fans will be going home more happy than the other. Now we have a foul on Vert Jr., and he really has no clue how that happened, but it did. So he's calling for the foul, but no harm there, as Penn State will only inbound and not go to the line for some free points. All right. Penn State with the basketball, 5 minutes left. Penn State by 4. They've led as many as 12. They led 15-3 to start the game. 1D for 3, no good. Rebound by the Arizona State Sun Devils. That's Martin. Gets it ahead. Albert Jr. with the basketball near the logo. Arizona State can cut it to either 2 or a 1-point deficit here, depending on what they shoot here. Jr. thought about the pass, 8 to shoot. Nittany Lions fans chanting defense. Vert Jr. too strong. Penn State the rebound, and the Nittany Lions come down with it. Wheeler with it for the Nittany Lions. They finished 5th in the Big Ten this season. Wheeler up for 2, no good but a foul. White called for his second team foul as well of the quarter. And Bobby Hurley explaining, now this is not a time for fouls if you're the Arizona State Sun Devils. Don't want to give Penn State any free points. Wheeler up and good. 68-63. Nittany Lions. Save for one time that the Arizona State Sun Devils have led in this game, Penn State has been the leader wire to wire. 68-63. Arizona State will bring it down. And White with it. Now we have a foul. Wheeler going to be called for the foul. And all of a sudden, a lot of fouls being called here. Wheeler not happy, but White will go to the line. Carmelo White has got 11 points and 15 boards. Ooh, didn't trust himself on that one, but it did go in. 68-64. He's like, we've all had that. Playing on the driveway or at a local court. You shoot a shot and you're like, I don't think that's going to go in. Oh, it went in. Oh, my goodness. Wheeler, top of the key, 68-64 as he misses the second. 4:06 to go. Penn State, can they go on a little run and put this one away, or will Arizona State be the ones to be the comeback kids? Hey, that's a three. That will help. Lamar Stevens for three for the Penn State Nittany Lions, and it's 71-64. Back to a 7-point advantage for the Nittany Lions. White, DeVerge Jr. on the right side. Now to Martin, who just lost his footing, and Penn State comes out of there with it. And the Nittany Lions can do some damage here. Wheeler in for two. Good. The two made by Seth Lundy, and it's 73-64, a 9-point advantage for the Penn State Nittany Lions here in Sacramento. Lawrence, and it's near crunch time here for the Sun Devils, that they have let a 4-point deficit turn into a 9-point deficit rather quickly in the last minute. Birch Jr. with it. Mitchell for three. That's good. Huge shot for Mitchell. And it's 73-67. Mickey Mitchell, the senior from Orlando, Florida. So fitting that his name is Mickey and he's from Orlando, where Disney is. Oh my goodness. I wonder if he's actually named after that. That'd be something to check on. But that is very fitting, even if he's not. Lundy for three. That's no good. Rebound Arizona State. And all of a sudden they're only down 2 possessions and have the basketball with 2:43 to go. Ooh, it's almost stolen. They secure it, though. Lawrence in the lane. Casts it out to Verge Jr. Now out to Martin. He backs it out near the logo with 10 to shoot. Ooh, it's nearly stolen. Lawrence picks up the loose ball. Lawrence to Martin. He almost gets it stolen. 1 to shoot. Mitchell another three. This one doesn't go in. Penn State the rebound. And with 2:20 to go, the Nittany Lions bring it across fast to Stevens. Now to Wheeler. Wheeler top of the key. 73-67. 6-point game. Wheeler draining the shot clock, as is Smart. Stevens for three. That's good, and a huge shot by Lamar Stevens, and you can just kind of see the heads go down for the Arizona State Sun Devils, as that was a massive shot. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Penn State by 9. Going to have to be a big comeback here for Arizona State. We'll stay right here for this timeout. 76-67 Penn State. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Want to update you on some of the schedule coming up. Right here on Channel 2, you'll see Michigan and Texas Tech. That's coming up next. And also later tonight, San Diego State will take on Little Rock, the 2:15 matchup. And the winner of that game will play the winner of this game on Sunday in the South region. Lamar Stevens has had a fantastic game. Some of the highlights you are seeing now. He is the player of the game. Like I said, feel free to tune in right here on YouTube again tomorrow for the second round. We'll have second round action tomorrow and Sunday. And we have fantastic announcers working. We have great behind-the-scenes people, and this has been a fantastic tournament so far, and it will continue to be. Penn State 76-67 over Arizona State. Martin near the logo. Under 2 to play. Arizona State basically need to score on every possession. They are down 9. Martin driving. White was calling for the basketball. Now he gets to Edwards out there. 6 to shoot. We'll see if Edwards decides to shoot a 3 here. He's going to get it into White. White for 2. Good. So White makes the shot. 76-69. Romello White with 14. Penn State to bring it down. Wheeler in no rush. And he doesn't need to be in any rush. 15 to shoot. Should probably take down the entire shot clock if Arizona State gives him that opportunity. Jones. 5 to shoot. Driving in the lane. Kicks it out. Wheeler for a huge 3. That's no good. Rebound Arizona State. And Martin gets it to Stevens for not Stevens, but it's a 3, no good. Rebound Mitchell. Puts it up for 2. He makes it. So it's 76-71. 5-point game with 1:05 to go. Arizona State, I'm surprised they're not doing full court pressure yet, but they're not applying it yet. So relying on their defense as the crowd starts to stand here in Sacramento. Wheeler with the basketball for the Nittany Lions. Out to Jones. Jones. Right side to Stevens. 3 to shoot. Stevens drives up for 2. That's no good. Rebound by Lawrence, and the Sun Devils have a minor shot here. Martin for going to get into White for 2. That's good. They just keep going with the 2s, and now they're all of a sudden only down 3. 10-second differential between the game and shot clock. It's 76-73 Penn State. Stevens with it. 17 to shoot, 27 seconds to go in the game. Stevens Going to shoot a three. That's no good. Arizona State can tie with 19 seconds left. It's Edwards. Who's going to get the three to try to tie? Or are they going to call timeout? We'll see. Edwards going to back it out. He's going to shoot a three for the tie. That's no good. Rebound Lamar Stevens, and he's fouled. Edwards decided to take things into his own hands, and it did not work. Timeout, Nittany Lions, 76-73, 7.7 seconds left. Stevens getting patted and celebrated for that rebound. We'll be right back, 76-73. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. All right, we are back. Penn State to inbound. As Arizona State had a foul to give. They're going to get it into Stevens. He's fouled again. Lawrence with the foul. And Arizona State's bench standing, but they know that if Lamar Stevens makes just one free throw, the chances are very, very slim. So going to the line will be Lamar Stevens. All right. Free throw up and good. And the Penn State Nittany Lions most likely headed to the second round, the 7th seed out of the Big Ten. 21-10, 11-9 in the conference. Second free throw is good. 78-73. The Sun Devils going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament on YouTube. All right, Arizona State advances the ball and will inbound as we're back in Sacramento. Hunter Baumgart with you. Quick three. That's no good. Rebound by White. He passes it out. Another deep three. That's going to be no good, and the game is over. The Penn State Nittany Lions are moving on. Patrick Chambers leads his team into Sacramento and gets the first-round victory over Arizona State. Arizona State ends the year 20-12. Coached by Bobby Hurley. Once again, the final score, 78-73. The 7th-seed Penn State is moving on. They beat Arizona State. They'll play either number 2 San Diego State or the 15th-seed Little Rock. That game coming up at 10 Eastern on Channel 2, which is right here on Channel 2. Thanks for watching. This has been Hunter Baumgart from Sacramento. You're watching the Live Sim Sports College Hoops Tournament. Stay tuned for Michigan and Texas Tech.